Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, especially if you subscribed. If you're new, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad you found me. I hope that this reading is gonna have some messages for you. Today we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of June in the areas of love and relationships. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. So your center of your reading, you do have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands represents this energy when you've been fighting for a lot and you're just exhausted, you're a wounded soldier and you are ready to give up. But generally the message of this card that you are actually very close to your goal and you should keep fighting because you have what it takes to win this battle. Now what that means in in love and relationship, if you are in a relationship, maybe it's a sign that your relationship has been going through some hard time, you have some arguments, you have some bickering, and you're kind of tired of it, you are exhausted from it, you are ready to throw the towels and give up. So there's something that's really exhausting you, that's just, you're just feeling too much. If you're single, this can be a situation when you've been going on dates, you've been trying to find love, and you're just kind of keep getting the same energy, bad dates, something that just exhausts you, and you're kind of like, okay, that's enough, I don't know, I can't do this anymore. So whatever is your situation, keep in mind that the 9 is very close to completion. After 9 comes 10, which is completing a cycle. So the card is really telling you, keep doing what you've been doing because you're very close of achieving your goals. Even that you'll get kind of very tired, you might be very exhausted, but you shouldn't give up. And then what we see here is that the beginning of your reading is the Hangman. The Hangman kind of has this energy of waiting, right? So this is kind of comes up when you are trying to look things from a different perspective, and you're waiting to see what the outcome is gonna be. Like this usually comes up when you feel stuck in a situation. This might be that you might be feeling stuck in your current relationship, or you've been single for a while, but this is kind of has this energy where you're just waiting, you want to see what the outcome is gonna be, and you want to get enlightenment, you want to get clarity, right? So the Hangman gives up his legs and arms and hangs down to gain some kind of a knowledge, and this is what's kind of happening here, that you've been stuck in your situation and you need to see the whole situation from a different perspective. If you're in a relationship, try to see the relationship from a different point of view. If you're single, maybe you need to approach your situation from a different angle. Because you do have here the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups brings some kind of a romantic gesture. The Knight of Cups is very romantic, very dreamy, very charming. This is the card of the Knight in shining armors, and usually the Knight of Cups bring you something, some kind of a romantic offer. This can be a message, this can be an engagement, marriage, or a new relationship. Maybe you had something coming into your life recently, but it has this kind of dreamy energy as well. Maybe you are dreaming a little bit too much about relationship, but usually it's some kind of a romantic action, the romantic gesture, a romantic offer. And the next card you have here is the Strength card. The Strength is all about being positive, having the strength, having the inner strength to do something that nobody dares to do. This can be something very courageous. Maybe you are very confident. and you are ready to take action. You are ready to do something new to make your love life better. And then the next we have here is the Emperor. The Emperor is the card of structure and rules, and it's a very kind of conservative energy. For some of you, if you're a man, it can be that you need to show your emotions a little bit more, because you shouldn't guess your loved one to know how you feel. If you are a woman, it can be a sign that you might be in a relationship with an older man, or an older man comes to your life who is very structured, very organized, has his acts together, and this person would have a very good influence on your life. His only challenge is that he is not able to show his emotions, so that's something that might be a struggle for you. But generally, the Emperor card is signifying a relationship that has a potential to be long-lasting, loyal, and very nurturing on the long run. It's the challenge of the Emperor is not really able to show his emotions. And then the next card we have here is the Hermit. The Hermit is going on an inner journey to discover what he really wants, and what is the path he wants to go down. Right? So some of you might be rethinking what you want from relationships. If you're in a relationship, you're trying to rethink what is that you want from the current relationship. If you're single, you are reconsidering, you're learning from your previous mistakes, and you're coming out with a new energy. It can be an indication as well for those of you who are single, that maybe you've been single for a while. You do have the Hermit, you do have the Hangman, so I think there's this waiting energy here. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading has resonated with you, and it also helps me to increase the channel so more people can see the message. But I'm very happy to see in the comments what happens in your life. So let's see the continuation. You do have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can indicate some kind of a change, something that comes into our life, something that's very sudden, but something that you've been actually waiting for. This can be a new love, this can be an engagement, a marriage, something that you've been wanting, and when it comes in, it just happens very fast. It's a very fast moving card. Sometimes it is going against the world. It can indicate somebody who is very chatty, who is very action oriented. Maybe somebody like that is coming into your life. If you're in a bad relationship, or the relationship is not going well, it might be an indication that the other party is thinking about leaving the relationship. So take it what it resonates, but generally it's an indication of a big change that you've been looking forward to. And the next one we have here, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords indicates a time out, a relaxation, meditation, healing of some kind when you went through a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, and you need to recover from it. This can be recovering from a previous relationship, mistakes from the previous relationship. If you are in a relationship, it can be a sign that maybe you've been going through a rough time and you guys need to just be a little bit apart from each other. You need to take a time out. Maybe you need to go on a trip together. But if you are single, again, it can be an indication that maybe you've been single for a while, probably longer than you've been hoping to. And the next card we have here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is an amazing card to have in any kind of spread, because this is the card that tells us that luck is returning to our life. The universe is working with you, co-creating with you to make your life better. It's very important that you have the proper resonation, so you attract all the good in. But this is generally the card that tells you that your life is turning for the better. This is a change, something that is very, very faithful, karmic to a certain degree. If you're single, this is definitely a card that tells you that luck is on your side, and somebody is coming into your life. And see how the Hermit is turning his lights towards the Wheel of Fortune. And if you are in a relationship, it can be a couple of things. If you are in a good relationship, this can indicate that the relationship is changing for the better. If you are in a bad relationship, it can be a sign that you are able to get to a better times. But if your relationship is as bad, sometimes the better change is to actually end the relationship, and sometimes that can be the change that you go through to get the love of your life attracted into your current life. So whatever it is, it is a change that is good for you. It is a change that again you've been looking forward to. And then you have here at the bottom of the card the Lovers. The Lovers is the card of unity, relationship. Again, it's a card that can be all about marriage, soulmate. So maybe your soulmate is coming in, or you might be already with your soulmate, but it can be a card of decision as well. Maybe there's a decision that you have to take. So dear Scorpios, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading resonated with you, and I'll see you again.